Scott, we're just obviously near the end of pre-season now. Just want to talk briefly in regards to like your position, your role for pre-season in regards to the planning and the looking at opposition and stuff. Do you treat it the same as the season, or is it done in a slightly different way? Do we more sort of plan for us as opposed to the opposition?
Yeah, it's more planned for us really in terms of the nature of the games and what we're trying to get out of each game. Obviously we sit down right at the beginning of the pre-season, we look at the fixtures, we look at teams, and we try and get a mix of teams that are going to offer us a different challenge and bring out what we're looking for in different aspects of the game. So, you know, we might play against like a Dagenham or a higher level team where you probably not have as much of the ball, so it's more about fitness, it's more about, you know, getting minutes into legs of players, things like that. And of course, as you get closer to the first game of the season, then you look to involve different aspects of the game, more the attacking side of the game, things like that. So in terms of the analysis, no, we don't do a lot in terms of the opposition. It's all about us, and yeah, the focus is really about us getting ready for the first game of the season on 10th of August. And
in regards to that game, how is the planning for that going ahead in regards to obviously fitness and your side of things too?
Yeah, so for the first game of the season, obviously we've got people that will go and look at Welling, for example, and see what they're doing. But sometimes it's quite difficult because teams have got trialists, they might try different formations and things like that. So probably the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season, it's probably quite difficult to gauge what everybody's doing. And obviously we've got the systems in place that we can find games and see games. But they don't go on until the first game of the season. So yeah, it's proper, then everybody's in the same boat. So we will know a lot about the players, and we'll have a good feel for what to expect on the day. And obviously we've been there ourselves as well to Welling last year, and we've got a good result. So yeah, we'll be ready. We'll know as much about them as we can, and as I say, we'll be ready first game of the season.
In regards, obviously tonight we're off the pitch just against #2 in defeat. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I think it's just part of the process, isn't it? You're getting right to the end of pre-season. I think a bit of pre-season fatigue almost, but you have to go through this process. You have to go through the minutes, you have to do the steps, and you have to do what we've set out to do. But I think if you went into the dressing room, and if you went to the management team, they're itching to get to the 10th of August and start playing with 3 points. But yeah, as I said, I think the gaffer said in the dressing room before, you've got to trust this process and you've got to go through them steps of it, and that's what we're doing at the moment. As I say, you know, you get different results in pre-season, and you can overlook into them, but you know, at the end of the day, as I say, it's just about getting ready and making sure that, as I said before, come the 10th of August, we're ready to go.
And finally, obviously, we're going to announce, obviously, the next day or so, the signing of Ryan Burnell. Yep. Good signing, and he's looked good in pre-season.
Yeah, excellent. He came in and wanted to show what he could do, and he's really impressed everybody. You know, really great attitude, really keen to learn. You know, he's got something about him. We've played him in a couple of positions as well to really test him and see what he's got, and he's adapted really well. Obviously, he's going to be a work in progress, but yeah, we think he's definitely one who can do well for this football club, and he's fitted into the group really well. And as I say, we tend to do a lot of work making sure we get the right attitude from the boys, and ones that are keen to learn and keen to give everything they've got for the football club, and we think he's definitely one of them. So it's one for the future, but as I say, we think we can offer the group something, and we're looking forward to working with him.
And then obviously Saturday, Cheshunt away, last pre-season game. What do you think they're going to test us with?
Yeah, so Cheshunt away is a really good one, and actually we put these fixtures in place, but to go to Cheshunt on grass a week before we go to Welling on grass has actually worked out really nice for us as well. So to actually go for an away fixture Saturday, it's probably ticked all the boxes what we're looking for. So Cheshunt, they're always hard working, they're organised, and as I say, there'll be a good test, and as I say, final piece of the jigsaw of pre-season, and then we've got a couple of training sessions next week, and as I say, then the business starts. So and I think everybody's looking forward to it, aren't we?
Cheers, Scott.